Our top story at this hour, the U.S. Electoral College has all but confirmed U.S. President-elect Joe Biden's victory in the state-by-state voting. This has now closed all doors on Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the result of the 2020 U.S. election. However, Trump has not conceded yet, and his team continues to level allegations of voter fraud without any concrete evidence. California delivered its 55 Electoral College votes to Biden, giving him well over 270 votes, which are required to win the presidency. Electors from all the states met amid heightened security. Former U.S. President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton were among New York's 29 electors for Biden and Harris. After all votes were in, Biden secured 306 Electoral College votes, while Trump only secured 232. The state-by-state Electoral College votes are traditionally an afterthought, but now, this year, they have gained specific significance due to what many call an assault on the democratic process.
It should be celebrated, not attacked. More than 81 million of those votes were cast for me and Vice President-elect Harris. That, too, is a record. More than any ticket has received in the history of America. It represents a winning margin of more than 7 million votes over the number of votes cast for my opponent. Together, the Vice President-elect Harris and I earned 306 electoral votes, well exceeding the 270 electoral votes needed to secure victory. 306 electoral votes is the same number of electoral votes that Donald Trump and Vice President Pence received when they won in 2016. Excuse me. At the time, President Trump called the Electoral College tally a landslide.
Meanwhile, one of Trump's staunchest allies, Attorney General William Barr, has resigned from his position. Trump said in a tweet that Barr has done an outstanding job. Earlier this month, Barr said that the Justice Department has found no evidence of widespread election fraud that would change the outcome. Trump publicly expressed his anger over the statement, and he has also been angry at the fact that the Justice Department did not publicly announce that it was investigating Hunter Biden ahead of the election. For more insights, our correspondent Rachel Silverman now joins us live from San Francisco. Welcome, Rachel, and thanks for joining us. Let's start by discussing Biden's victory, now officially confirmed in a rather combative election. All doors seem to have closed on Donald Trump's re-election hopes now. Tell us how the Trump administration is taking it.
Well, Donald Trump still has not conceded, even though the Electoral College has put in its official decision, making Joe Biden officially the president-elect and Kamala Harris officially the vice president-elect. The Trump administration has not conceded and continues to spread the lies about an election that he claims was fraudulent.
Right. Let's talk about a high-profile resignation. Attorney General William Barr will leave his post by Christmas. Reports had suggested earlier that there had been quite a lot of tension between Barr and the president after Barr said that there was no widespread evidence of any voter fraud in November's election. So what, in your view, is the reason behind this exit?
I think that Bill Barr finally decided it was time to put his foot down and to try to salvage his reputation. He has been unwilling to continue with this charade about the fraudulent elections. And so today he put in his resignation.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, my final question, Rachel, as Biden and Harris prepare to take charge, tell us about some of the key big policy changes that we can expect in the new year.
Well, first of all, they're going to try to have a reasonable policy about the coronavirus pandemic. For the first 100 days, people are expected to wear masks. They will be putting a lot of money behind getting the vaccinations together and a public education campaign to make sure that that the 300,000 Americans who have already died, that we won't have that high a number continuing through the next year.
Right. All right, Rachel, thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast.